Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on the Four Seasons, starring Steve Carrell and Tina Fey, about a group of couples on vacation and the wackiness that ensues. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys books 1 through 17, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. This is a remake of a 1981 movie with Alan Alda and Carrell Burnett, and it looks like they're dragging it out into a series. Is that going to help it? Is that going to help it? Is that going to make it funnier, to make it longer, and have more episodes? I kind of think not. Steve Carell and Tina Fey. Coleman Domingo, I think I know that name. Will Forte, okay. And Kenney-Silver. Very funny. Very funny cast, generally speaking. But the movie itself, yeah, it doesn't look great. I'll tell you one of the reasons it doesn't look great. I can't figure out who the couples are. I can't figure out who's married to who. I really can't. Now, normally in a movie like this, you would figure it out from the body language or who was in the shot together. But it just feels like it's like a cast, and they're going to do all sorts of wacky things, and I assume sleep with each other. I assume there's going to be an affair or two. I forget the 1981 movie. I don't think I saw it. I don't think it was that good when it came out. Why would they remake this? I assume they own the rights to it, so we have to remake it. We have to make everything we own the rights to. Have to. Because why pay a screenwriter to come up with a new idea? Why? Why bother to do that, Netflix? No. Let's not create a new group of couples with new names and new places going on vacation where you could custom design the show for a series as opposed to the Four Seasons, which I think started out as a play and then became a movie. Yeah, why not just retread an old thing and then have to rewrite it anyway and have to pay a screenwriter anyway? Oh, but I guess you pay them less. I guess the royalties are less. I don't know. Why? Why do you keep doing this? Do you think anybody who saw the movie in 1981, okay? That's 44 years ago. Now, keep in mind, I was 15, and I didn't go see that movie. Why didn't I go see that movie? Because that's the kind of movie adults saw. Couples. Wasn't for me. It's not that it was rated R or anything. I'd had seen R-rated movies when I was 15, but no, it was because it was for older people who were married. So you had to be at least in your 30s. So the only people who remember this movie and saw it in the theater are probably in their 70s. So you've done a retread on this for what? Those people aren't coming to this. Those people aren't going to watch it on Netflix. I think most people in their 70s can't even figure out Netflix on their TV system. They have to call their grandkid to figure it out. Ugh. The things you people greenlight. I mean, you can't hire a guy to write a completely new script about couples going on vacation. You can't do that. Even if it's the same damn plot. You know, you could just come up with a different name. Better name than The Four Seasons, which is kind of a boring name. I get it. You get to see the couples and the various vacation venues in the seasons. Call it something else. The changing seasons. The couples. I don't know. It doesn't take much to write something like this. It really does not. You just come up with some good characters and you put them in a situation, and then you slowly expose their various foibles and weaknesses, and then you have some sort of conclusion. Yeah. Some sort of emotional payoff for the various characters. You could have made it 4 couples. You could have made it 2 couples. I mean, the possibilities are endless unless you're remaking something. You got me at the end of my rope here with these remakes. I can't figure out why, other than you're so effing lazy in corporate. You're sitting around in corporate. Oh, what are we going to do today? Oh, we're going to put something in the turnaround. Oh, I got the big folder of trademarks. Oh, what about this 4 seasons? Okay. Did anybody who greenlit this see the original movie? I guarantee they didn't see it in the theater. I think the people who greenlit this, I don't know. I think you're genuinely lazy people who just work for corporate, and you've been told to go through the book and approve IPs, and just approve the remake of those IPs for whatever celebrities you have access to. And just like a charnel house of content, you just approve it and crank it out with no sense of, we got to build something. There's no building here. There's no building. No, this is a can of peas to you people. You what do we have? Oh, we make peas. Oh, well, let's put out a new can of peas with a new label on it. You know, the can of peas we put out 43 years ago, 44 years ago. That's what this is to me. Is it good? I don't know. I don't care anymore. I really don't. You asked me to invest my time and energy in watching something. I just wouldn't invest my energy into watching something like this. First off, you made it longer and less appealing, even though you have a good cast here. I'm confident you could have taken this cast and say, hey guys, you want to do it? We want to shoot a movie about couples. You guys come up with a screenplay for us? I'm very confident Steve Carrell and Kenney and even Will Forte could have come up with a halfway decent screenplay, and it would have been funny. Would have been pretty funny. But no, let's just retread, and Tina Fey, and let's just retread what we did before, because we own it and we're Netflix, I guess. If Netflix tomorrow, and I get Netflix for free, but if they come to me tomorrow and say, oh, we need to charge you now, I will cancel it so quickly. It wouldn't even be a second thought. Watching stuff on streaming is so unsatisfying for the most part. The thought of paying for it's just so... I don't, paying for it. I can't imagine people who pay for these services. How much crap do you have to watch to find a little kernel of something in that turd? All right, that's it for me, Tony T and Little Joan. Was that ranty enough for you? I think so. Tomorrow I'm going to do a podcast. It's called the Dirtbaggery Podcast. It starts at 4 East Coast Standard Time and 7 on Pacific. I'm not sure how long it lasts, but I assume it's at least an hour. So we'll be talking about probably book publishing. I'm not sure what they talk about on the podcast, so it's always cool to be a guest. And then Saturday I'm doing the Valenzano Winery event at 6 p.m. I'm going to tell you about how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.